Well, our next guest creates unique cakes for all kinds of events, including weddings, which is perfect for today.
She's just hustling.
Trying to get stuff done.
Williamsburg-based cake designer Kadi Bakes is back with a quick lesson on how to make edible flowers on your cakes and these. You're an artist. You really are. I mean,
Thank you.
And wait a minute, and a baker.
And a baker.
Yeah.
So I have some just fondant today. We've got some more tools than I had here last time because you guys wanted to learn how to make a couple things. So what we're going to do.
So that's just powder now.
This is cornstarch. So I'm going to walk you through.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just have this. I kind of left it a little marbled because I like this blue-green effect.
This is like Play-Doh, Bill.
Yeah, it really is. My husband the other day said, "Wait a minute, you figured out how to play with Play-Doh as an adult and get paid for it?" I said, "There's a little more to it than that." So we're just cutting this out, and what we're going to do is. I just have some basic piping gel right here and Crisco.
I saw you like dabbing out some Crisco.
So
like,
the reason
we have
you use
Crisco
is when you have fondant and it gets cracked if you work with it a lot, you can add a little dab of any kind of vegetable shortening. And if you look at this cake, we've got a lot of different succulents. Now these do take a long time to dry. There's a few shortcuts. So if you were making this and you really wanted to do something for the next day, you could use this Tylose powder. And what Tylose powder is it just hardens it faster. And you can use a foam mat, but because not everyone at home has those things, I'm just showing you today.
Those are kind of the tricks of your trade.
Yeah, how to, I got a fuzzy on the table, how to, you know, just kind of cheat the way of that.
Oh, so it like cups it kind of like a real flower.
Just cups it, and your hand is perfect for that. You don't have to have
finger
a cutter.
would work.
And then you can use a brush to clean this up and make it look polished. But again, you could use things at home that you could use to do something like this would be an egg carton you could keep because they sit right in that little dip and they dry perfectly. And it takes a couple days for that to happen if you want them to harden just with fondant.
Now again, this is not Play-Doh. What exactly is in this?
This is fondant. So you can use Wilton fondant at, again, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Walmart. You can make your own fondant if that's something that you want to do. Piping gel. So piping gel is like edible glue. It's like cornstarch glue. So we've got one little guy, and then you can go back in later and add petal dust to make it look pretty, but there's lots of different ways you can do this. And then we have some flowers over here. So you could simply just take a little buttercream cake with like a rough design and just place these on. You could do as many or as little as you wanted. So you've got some cute elements and you can build that down the cake. You could do, I've got these little ones that I also got at Hobby Lobby. These are actually stems for the center of flowers. When these are soft still like
edible?
this, you can poke them through. They are not. And if you feel this, you guys can feel these. I made these a couple days
Oh yeah, they're nice and dry.
When you get a wedding cake like the one over here that has a lot of sugar work on it, they're beautiful, but that sugar work is going to harden. So those are things you want to consider when you get your wedding cakes and you go to order things with lots of sugar work. That's why I like incorporating fresh floral whenever possible, because you can have a sugar flower that's a rose, but if it's a real looking rose, you might as well get a real rose. So it really depends on what you're looking for aesthetically.
And this cake has a beautiful combination of the both.
Yeah, and I love combining the both as well. It's very ethereal. It's there's a bas relief on it, which makes you want to walk up to the cake and look at it deeper.
Well, when I walked over, I saw you had flowers behind the set here, and I'm going like, those are real flowers.
What are you
then
doing?
You got baked, like your little made flowers here, and then you got real flowers, and you have mixed them, and it works beautifully.
Yeah, so these flowers are actually beautiful flowers, all provided by my friends at Wholesale Flower Market in Chesapeake. It's a great opportunity for a DIY bride if she wants to do her own floral. Emily there is amazing. She gives world-class service. And later on this week, I'm actually going to be doing a live Facebook where I'm going to have a cake. It's a dummy cake, but split open in the middle, and we're going to do a wall of flowers on the inside. So where you would see layers of cake, you'll actually see layers of flowers.
Well,
so
thank you, Kadi. Well, tell people you can follow along with Kadi's tutorial on our Facebook page. We'll post a link on our website. Just go to WTVR.com/VTM. Thank you so much, Kadi, for the quick tutorial.
Awesome.